beginning, he's saying 10 times, Judah takes the money with him. Judah takes the money. Judah takes the money. He repeated 10 times. And today, I got it, and I was waiting it for 6 months. I didn't get that money by betraying anybody. I've worked, and I had to receive my salary. But the thing is that there is a working a spirit. Why he goes and repeating 10 times the same thing? Did you ever see something like this? Okay, when I heard this, I thought, well, this for sure is connected to what's happened today. And he published it in the morning. But I didn't watch it, okay, because, I don't know when people are going to upload their video and what they are going to be about. But I'm telling you the truth, okay? And you see on this, he's showing, the thing on his car, 7 in the morning, 66 degrees. So, let's hear it, okay? But I'm telling you, okay, if I really would want to, because, the money I got, I don't have a paycheck, okay, or a talent pay proof, because it's under the table. But I'm telling you, it's true, the story I just told you. And then anyway, okay, the people that have followed my channel for these past 10 years or so, but it's not 10 years, but let's round it to 10 years, because it's been around 8-9 years or so, but it's getting, to the decade now. You've got, okay, for all these years, I repeated my story. Okay, people that followed me for a long time, okay, they know my story already. So I'm pretty sure they're going to believe that. And, the most frustrating thing of all is when you would like to prove that you're telling the truth, but it's very difficult, because I got it under the table. So I don't have, visible proof. I got it under the table. And when you get money under the table, you don't have proof. But I'm telling you, okay, it's not, some connection that I'm making, okay? It's really there. I think that the spirits, okay, they are doing this manipulation, play on your mind, to tell you, for example, okay, you're the Judah, you take the money. I've worked for it. Isn't it right to take the money for which I worked for? That was not charity. And I didn't betray nobody for it. Okay, I worked, and just listen to it, okay? He's repeating 10 times. I know I'm making a big deal of it, but if it happens to you, and you're just completely, convinced, you're going to make a big thing out of it. Sometimes when you see somebody overreacting, it's because when it's happening to you, you would understand why. I completely know that there are things that happen like this. It's not the Holy Spirit, okay, all the time that doing this. Most of the time it's going to be spirit of demons. They are trying to play a trick on your mind. What's the trick on your mind? You're the Judah. You took the money. You see? So, hear this, okay? But the guy doesn't know why he said that. Doesn't know.
7 a.m. I'm not even going to tell you where I get my information from anymore. There's no point. Just know that it comes from a variety of just watching everything.
But the thing is that there is the demons or so that are watching all the time.
Let's start with, I'll probably be jumping all around here because I had all these ideas in my head last night.
But But where they come from? I'm telling you, okay, for sure, it has to do with what happened today. I was waiting for 6 months to get that money. And he's uploading in the morning this video and he's repeating 10 times.
First of all, Judas takes the money.
That's one.
This time. Judas takes the money with him.
That's two.
This time around. Judas takes the money.
Three.
With him. This time. Because the last time, before he went back to his own place, he was deceived. He didn't know. He just didn't know. So last time, Judas took the money.
4.
But he gave it back. This time, Judas takes the money
5.
with him. Because this time, Judas takes
6.
the money with him. This time, Judas takes
7.
away the money with him. Because Judas, this time around, takes the money
8.
with him. Interpret it how you want, but this time around,
Why is doing this?
Judas isn't just taking the money
9.
and running along. He's taking the money
10.
with him.
10 times.
So he's going to take the money.
Okay, that's 11.
It's nice looking.
He's distracted.
One more time.
October. Let's see, October 11th is when the battleship's going to get sunk.
October 11. Look, okay, he said 11 times the same thing. Judas takes the money. Judas takes the money. So, I'm telling you the truth, okay? I've worked under the table for my friend who started his business of cleaning. And then he started with no resource, so I helped him out, but I was hoping for him to pay me eventually. And I learned that he was paying his other employees and he was not paying me. So I was starting to remember that when I met him at the Flash Bistro years ago, I said to him that he is Judas but not Iscariot. Because you have Judas Iscariot, it's clear d'aller. The cameraman, one of the multiple cameramen of Jonathan Clerc, Claire Dalleuil, was Judas Iscariot, who betrayed. Because Claire Dalleuil was really a Christian, but he took the bait, okay, the temptation, what he was offered, he took it. So, but what about the others? Because there was Chris also. Was Chris a Christian? Well, okay, you know, my revelation is that Claire Dalleuil was Judas Iscariot. But I had told already in the past to my friend, my best friend, I told him, I said to him that he is Judas, not Iscariot. And I said to him that he's also the prophet Samuel. and I said to him that he's also Martha. You know, it's going around a lot on YouTube, this thing about being multiple persons in the scriptures. You know, it didn't appear like this, okay, this idea. It's coming from somewhere, okay? But it's completely amazing, okay, to me, that on the same day that I finally get it, he repeat 11 times, Judah takes the money, Judah takes the money. You see, okay, it's a trick there, okay, because they knew that I was looking at Robin's Hood. They made sure that he would say that right at the beginning of his video, so I couldn't miss it. And tell me to whoever else it will apply. Tell me one other person that got a story like this, that has a story better than this, to say that I was waiting for 6 months to receive the money, and all the story that I just told you. Tell me anybody to whom it will apply this thing about repeating 11 times Judah takes the money. Maybe there's not going to be many people that are listening to it because I made 21-minute long a story that could have taken like 10 seconds, but I wanted to insist a lot because this is just as much as I find it crazy convincing. Not that it's the truth, that's going on, but that there's a working of spirit. And they're trying to say, look, you're the Judah, you took the money. Because weren't you supposed to keep the money? Because you said you would amass this amount of money and you never did. And I'm sorry, I know you might not understand what I just said, but I'm going to be clear. I was supposed to get an amount of money, and when I decided to go to work, I was supposed to keep the money for it. But then I decided, well, that money, I want to keep it for myself, it's my salary. And then this video comes around, Judah takes the money. I mean, it's not a coincidence. And yes, okay, I think that it... Show me anybody else that got a story like this, that has to do with this. Just tell me anybody else that got a story that has to do with this, more complicated than mine. You won't find anybody. My story is very complicated because there's a lot of different things, okay? It's like a real puzzle, okay? It's really a jigsaw puzzle, okay? This is so complicated. The story with my cousin, the story with my best friend, the story with, what's going on the internet, what I did, okay? This is crazy, okay? When you think about it, it's so complicated. The story with...
All right, my brother.